Okay, so today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a look at some Wes Montgomery solo ideas taken from recording from Smokin at the Half Note. This is 4 on 6. We're going to take a look at Wes's first chorus. And if you don't know 4 on 6, go check it out. If you don't know Smokin at the Half Note, go check it out. Basically, it's a 16-bar song in G minor, and it has very interesting fonts to it. 16 bars, and G minor, and then C minor F, B flat, E flat, A D minor to dominance, then half step above the root, 2/5 back to here. Then we go into the key of B flat, then back to G minor. So it's pretty groovy, pretty darn groovy. And the melody, you should know the melody. Flat 5 sub, flat 5 sub, flat 5 sub, I can't say it. Then back to. There you go. So we're going to start with Wes's solo. And Wes starts on that break. Bum, boom, boom. And then we got a 2-bar break. Then the band's in. So let's take a look at that first part. What he's doing there is just the root and the fifth. Later on, George Benson and others would add 3 notes. But Wes right here, just 2 notes. And then it looks like a G minor blues. But here's the interesting thing, is that he's doing a minor 9 arpeggio. Root, flat 3rd, 5th, 7th, 9. And then just coming right back down. What could be simpler than that? Great. Bluesy, Wes Montgomery. He really likes that 9 on these minor chords. Then, on this part, he's doing a riff starting on the, I guess what we would call a Dorian 6th, raised 6, not a natural minor 6. And again, messing around with that 9, I sometimes wonder if he was just thinking about, on C minor, playing a whole step above. I don't know. But sure looks that way. Then down a whole step for the next one. Then down a half step for the next one. Then here. Now here he's just playing a B flat minor. B flat minor arpeggio, minor 7 arpeggio. Starting on the F. So from the top, the little double stop, arpeggio, on G minor 9, down a whole step, down a half step, and that's on B flat minor. Now, what was he thinking on that? I'm not 100% sure, but that's on the probably an ear thing, and it works. He was playing a minor pentatonic, a minor third above the root. And again, making use of arpeggio, pentatonic. I think of this more as a B flat arpeggio, right? Because it's 5, flat 7, 1, flat 3, 5, flat 7, B flat minor 7. All right. So then comes a whole tone part. So on the minor, on the 1 chord, and very hip, very nice. I tend to call that like altered minor. People might think of it as harmonic minor because it's got, and he's just taking this augmented triad and moving it up in whole steps because again, augmented scale moves in whole steps, and he slides into it 1, 2, and 3, and 4. And again, he ends with sort of like this, just sort of like classic blues riff. So from the top. Now we go to these little jobbies. Now, then we got the last part. All right, so this is where he's coming into B flat. So to me, it kind of sounds like so this is kind of like the 5 sound. 1. Then back to the 1 chord. So again, he uses the 9 a lot. Uses the raised or the Dorian 6, and that's a lot of his sound. So from here, from the whole tone thing, 1, 2. So you could see that without, I mean, you can hear, you can hear that without any accompaniment, you can hear all the chord changes, right? Cool, very hip, lots of good stuff to take away from here. That's the important thing, is that not that you just mimic and mime Wes, although that's fun, you know. There's nothing like being on a gig and playing a complete chorus of Wes Montgomery. Any music lovers in the audience would be like, okay, that's hip, that's hip. But the real important thing is to come away with the concepts, like on G minor, playing this arpeggio. You know, and coming up with your own thing. And then this whole tone thing on minor. That's the thing that I really get a kick out of. I like that, and I'm a big fan of the whole tone augmented vibe. So try that then also. So with all these transcriptions, again, you want to be able to do it, but you want to be able to absorb what's in there and use it. And so that's why you really need to be motivated to want to learn it. If you like Wes, great. If you don't, find somebody else that you like, but really try and take it and digest it. And eventually it'll come out in your playing. At first it'll sound forced, but you do that in the practice room. You just play over like a G minor blues, and you just keep playing all those Wes riffs as best as you can, and then make them your own and come up with your own stuff. Because eventually you can only sound like you. Right? All right. So have fun with this. There is a chart available on my website. You can come up right over here. There's a little QR code, and go to my website, and you could download the chart. While you're there, take a look around. Sign up for my newsletter. I send out a newsletter every week, and you get a free download every week. Free, I say. Free. Can't beat that. And don't forget to please subscribe to this channel. Please, and like and ring the bell and share. Tell your friends. Tell your enemies, as I always like to say. And that's it, man. Play and have fun. That's the main thing, is have fun. We love music, and we want to have fun. All right, that's it. So until next time, peace.